gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of Speed Stars, the show that sees some of SA's biggest celebrities shine behind the steering wheel. So we have reached the halfway mark in our first season of Speed Stars. So far, we've had 12 guests ranging from television personalities to sports stars, and they've all battled it out to determine who is going to be the fastest around Zwartkops. At this stage, Rob Forbes, Darren Simpson and Bridget Hartley have emerged as our top 3 contenders. But let me tell you one thing, the speed war is far from over. This week's 2 contestants are frequently heading up the pop charts, but will they be able to rise to the top of our leaderboard? Let's take a look.
Man. Yeah.
Sorry, my
Gently with your touch. Sorry. That guy, run it wide, my bro. Okay, go.
So I just want to get this car. It's obviously a massive step up.
No, listen, I'll tell you what. Was that a little giggle I heard guys that stuff?
Yo. That was
Well done.
Welcome, guys. Great to have the 2 of you together. I've paired you up for a reason, of course. You dominant when it comes to Afrikaans music, but very different genres. Special crowd, the Afrikaans music fanatic.
Very loyal crowd. Yeah, we're different genres, but we run into each other the whole time,
Yeah.
you know, different festivals, whatever. Yeah, and it's amazing to be able to hear people sing the songs that you've written, kind of thing. And that's kind of what you get in Afrikaans music.
Oh, but Kurt, for you, it's also been a great time. I think, what, 20th gold that you just received? Long time in the game. Still passionate?
Yeah, very. You know, we're writing every day. I actually sat here last night, 3 o'clock in the morning, writing my song I have to record today. It's just the way it goes sometimes, you know, you fit everything in, but it's awesome, you know. It's just a great business to be in. I think we're very blessed to be part of the business.
Jack, for you, you've really changed the way a lot of people have viewed Afrikaans music, because it's been a real and a big crossover as well into the predominantly English market. Where did that come from?
I think it was just me and my other friends from the Belleville bands. We always just wanted to get something that we could call our own, and a kind of we listened to alternative music, and I listened to rap music when I was growing up, and etc. They listened to punk music and that kind of stuff. So we wanted to create that kind of stuff in Afrikaans music because we felt obviously it needed that. It needed a place for that, and that's where it kind of came from. So the South African crowd just overall is a good and loyal and fun crowd to play to, and it's always the best. No matter where you go, there's always gees, there's always people that are amped to party, and that's what I love about it. No, from the weirdest places to the most upper class places, it doesn't matter. They're always there for a jaw.
I see Kurt nodding his head here, because I do imagine you guys also get to play in some pretty unique places, because let's be honest, you go to little dorpies that a lot of people haven't heard of. They don't get much entertainment. This is on the calendar for the year. Some special memories and experiences.
Can't tell all the special memories because most of them happen backstage. But, you know, it's been some crazy times, you know, a woman walking up to you, and I remember she asking me to sign on her ankle, and you come to the show, and this was at Presley's in Boxburg. And you come to the show like a month later, and she's got a tattoo where you sign.
That's happened to me as well. That's crazy.
It's like weird, you know, and you're like, and she comes and puts her foot on the table.
And then I'm always like, geez, you should have asked me when I was a little bit sober. Then I would have signed nicer.
I would have thought maybe she just didn't wash, but at least it was a tattoo, so you know it's not all bad. Listen, guys, I want to get into Speed Stars and your experience. Obviously, for us, we wanted to teach you guys how to drive and improve your abilities to drive as well. So we're going to have a look at our safety lesson first. Of course, safety is a massive consideration when buying any vehicle, and features like ABS and stability control and airbags play a very big part in our purchasing decisions. However, not many of us actually realize that none of those safety systems are going to do you any good if you don't take care of your tires.
There's your 50, then second gear.
Turning our stars into speed stars were 2 of the best. Multiple production car and touring car champion both locally and abroad, Mike Briggs dominated racing in the sport's glory days here in South Africa. Chop Sepuka changed the face of motorsport in our country, and at the same time rewrote the record books in the fiercely competitive world of production car racing. Our stars were transferred from the luxury of the Fairway Hotel to our test facility at Zwartkops Raceway to experience firsthand the critical role that tyres play in keeping us safely on the road. Michelin have been pioneers in sustainable mobility for 125 years. Their laboratory, the super demanding world of motorsport, where speed, safety and longevity are tested at the extreme. It's there from track to street vision that brings us cutting-edge technology from the racetrack to the tyres that we use on the roads every day. Over time, tyres will deflate. This drop in pressure has numerous consequences. The tyre is subjected to greater distortion, generating more heat, resulting in increased fuel consumption. The contact patch with the ground is no longer perfect, causing premature wear. On a wet surface, an underinflated tyre contributes to the risk of aquaplaning, as the water is not drained away as effectively. Lastly, steering is impaired. We can see this by carrying out comparative slalom tests. The vehicle with underinflated tyres at the bottom of the picture tends to roll more when cornering, whereas a vehicle with correctly inflated tyres would have good road holding. The vehicle with underinflated tyres behaves dangerously. For this lesson, we laid out a course with cones and set our stars the challenge of navigating the course as quickly as possible without killing any of the cones, of course. Known as a gymkhana, the course simulates basic driving skills, direction changes, acceleration and braking, as well as spatial awareness. Once they'd got the hang of the course and were familiar with the handling characteristics of the Opel Mokka, we deflated the tyres by 1 bar.
And you're going to feel the car's going to feel sluggish and heavy to turn because there's a lot more rolling resistance now.
All right, cool.
Right, so if you're smooth, you should be alright.
All right, dead smooth, like in a club.
Now as you turn in here, as you get in the power early, you'll feel the car will run much wider than it did before.
As a rocker, Ross is certainly used to making some noise, but the sound of squealing tyres is not a big hit on the tyre safety soundtrack.
Well done.
It feels like it's got a fat ass.
Because all that weight transfer again
Yeah.
happens. So the front of the car is going to take all the weight and there's a
Yeah.
lot more body roll. The back gets very light, it starts to move around.
Yeah, moving around the whole time.
Let's go, ready. Whenever you're ready.
We're red. Wish me like South Africa. Good luck. Good luck. Is that the voice of South Africa? Good luck.
A ready tyre squeal. On the brakes. Turn it, turn it. Yes, now bring it back.
This thing feels like it's gonna run away with me.
Exactly. Can you feel the difference? Listen to the tyre squeal as well. There we go.
It's not the same car.
No, it's not.
So whether driving normally or spiritedly, the effects of underinflated tyres was immediately noticeable.
Here it's a lot more pronounced. So you're going to feel a whole bunch of understeer, which is that sound you're hearing. See the car not wanting to respond. It does all respond to your input.
The noise created by the tyres is due to the exaggerated movement of the sidewalls of the tyre.
On the brakes, yeah. On the brakes. And that's just understeer.
I mean, you can feel the whole arse of the car shaking out as you're trying to...
And it doesn't want to turn as quickly.
No.
It's not responsive.
Every time you put your foot on the brakes, the whole thing surges forward and you're shaking around in there.
Absolutely no grip, you have less control over the car, and it was absolutely amazing to see the difference you had before and after in the same car on the same track. And you just have no control over the car like you think you do, and you just don't realize the danger.
You can see this one, those small bills are off, and on that one, it still has them. So this means it's very important to ensure that the tire inflation on your cars is right. And I'm sure you could hear the tires were squealing, the roll angle of the car was more, it was pitching to the left and to the right, and the tires under braking, when the weight transfers, the noise level comes up, and the grip is then not as adequate as it should be when the tire is inflated.
The recommended tyre pressure for your vehicle can be found in the side sill of the driver's door, or in the fuel cap, or always in your owner's manual. Don't forget, your tyres are the only parts of your car in contact with the road. They are that important.
So the moral of the story, look after your tires, they'll look after you.
Please tell me you guys learned something from our safety lessons. What was the standout for you, Kurt?
Yeah, very definitely. You know, I think the whole day was an experience, but I think what I learned most, positioning of your hands on the steering wheel. And I felt that since we've done that, that's how I drive now. You know, you just feel safer. You feel more in control of the vehicle.
In control, that is critical. For you, Jack?
Yeah, I think my favorite thing was the braking thing. It was really insane to learn that, because you think going at that speed with ABS brakes, you completely misinterpret the braking distance of it, and I feel it's like almost something that everyone it must be compulsory to go and do it. Course like that. I just after that went on a training course on my bike as well, and it was the exact same thing. It was like it's so crazy you don't know that braking distance, and I feel people should know that it's an important thing to learn.
It's a problem. You're insulated in the car. You don't feel that speed sensation, yet we all sit in tailgate. And texting and driving as well. I mean, we all do it. We're all guilty of it. And
I was a champion at texting and driving. I was very embarrassed.
You never posted anything.
I was very
embarrassed. Your spelling was beautiful, Kurt. Well, for you guys at home, if you'd like to take part in the safety conversation or find out what the other contestants have to say, you can, of course, connect with us on our social media platforms, Speedstars SA. Don't go away, because after the break, we are going to find out which one of our two contestants are going to be hitting it hard around the racetrack. Right, welcome back to Speedstars. So Jack and Kurt were both itching to head out onto the Zwartkops Raceway, but first we had to let two famously rapid drivers show them the ropes. We call them Coach.
Guys, this is the part of the day where it starts to get fun now. Having seen what you can and what some of you can't do, we're actually going to let you loose on the racing track now. The whole thing about today is obviously safety first. So we just want to make sure that everybody drives within their limits. And some of the limits aren't as high as we had hoped. But anyway. You comfortable?
Can I pull up my pants a bit?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, we're going to have, if we do crash, we need to look good for the hospital.
Okay.
Brake, back to third, push it through, clutch out. No, lift off, lift off, lift off. Okay, now nail it, go. That's it, that's it, that's it. Good.
You're that corner there.
Well done. That's it, you've got it. Nail it now, flat, that's it. I think we've got one more lap to go. You're getting good at this now. Okay, on the brakes, hard. Stay in. Okay, a little bit too deep, doesn't matter. Okay, climb on the gas, that's it.
Okay, so
just went a bit deep in there, that's fine.
I'm a state quarter.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit, okay, that's a little bit too fast in there, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, wait. Now we turn. It's always wide from the outside to the inside. Okay.
So I just want to get this car, it's obviously a massive stick.
No, listen, I'll tell you what. Was that a little giggle I heard going to that speed there? Like, good. Okay, go, and a little bit, and power it, flat out now, go, flat, that's it. Okay, one more, let's do it, go. Let it run wide again. Same thing, stay as wide as you can. Wait. Turn in to the apex. That's it. This is good now. This is very good. You got it. You nailed it.
Okay.
That's it. Awesome. And nail it flat out and let it run wide. This is good. Well done. This is good. Shot, Marbury. You didn't.
Well done.
But you see, it started to click for you now. Give it now. Go.
You guys are laughing, bringing back some memories from that track experience. Have you done this stuff before? Have you guys ever been on a racetrack, driven at speed like this?
I've done some advanced courses and stuff like that, but I mean, those are just the corporate things. Yeah. I think I took more in here than I have in all those courses that I've done. Yeah.
And you're not a competitive bugger, neither of you are. I mean, you weren't taking this serious at all, were you, Jack?
No, you know, Afrikaans in us obviously makes us competitive automatically. Yeah.
But we remain good sports.
Yeah, no, definitely. Whichever way it goes.
Yeah.
You still want to win, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world.
So your lap time isn't that important?
That's important.
That's important. Jack, I mean, we're going to get into our lap times now. Looking at this board, I mean, are there certain guys that you want to beat?
Rob Forbes.
I was going to say, stupid question. Two of the most competitive guys out there. Kurt,
Yeah.
we're going to start with your hot lap.
I'm very scared.
I mean, so it's big news. You've heard Kurt, 20th gold. What he really wants, he'd actually give all of that up to be top of the Speed Stars leaderboard.
Right now.
Let's take a look. This is Kurt Darren's hot lap. All good? Fit?
Ja, nee, teen Woensdag gaan
In.
erg.
Should be fine.
See. Yeah, it wasn't like it.
Are you not happy with that start, Kurt?
No.
You said you were looking down and the
I was
lights
looking
went out.
down and trying to, because I couldn't hear my race because of the helmet.
But look at that,
looking down.
look at that face, eh?
No, seriously.
You are focused.
Why don't to be going so slowly?
That's the
But that
scary.
is why what they always say, Mos, if it looks like you're going slow, you're actually going really, really fast.
Because this was like my favorite lap of the day, and it just looks like I'm crawling along.
What's it like though, having had the coach Mike with you, and now you're on your own?
Yeah, you miss him, eh? I mean, I've flown helicopters before. The first time I had to do it solo without my coach, it was daunting, and this was just the same. Took the concentration.
But it's looking very neat, Kurt. This looks like a good lap time.
Oh, I love that straight. Oh, yes, check how serious I look. Whoa! Light it up, dude.
Look, the good thing is that when you get on stage, you do lighten up and you do say something. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, this would have been quite a bad show.
Why have you stopped showing the time then?
Well, because we're going to reveal the time.
Okay.
It's all for reasons, you see.
Okay, I mean,
Okay, you're heading down to the final corner. Tricky corner, the last turn, 8.
no, but I enjoyed this one. Yes, I'm so serious.
Hey, clipping the turn-in points, the apex of the bend, spot on, running nice and
Go,
wide.
go, over on the line, don't stop at the line.
Serious still, never stop.
I'm still serious. I'm proud.
How was it?
I think it was lekker. I think we're better on my practice lap, so hopefully I set a good time for these guys to beat. Let's check.
Kurt, it's interesting because you watch people's reactions are so different to their hot lap. Some people blabber the whole way through, but most of the guys don't say anything. The guys that are competitive, it's all focus.
Yeah,
Anything looking at that lap now that you think you could have done better?
Just the start.
Just to start. I hope it's not an excuse, eh? Okay, let's have a look. Let's get Kurt Darren's time on the board. So where do you want to go? You said you obviously want to beat Rob. So we're going to do this. This is obviously good. Boy T will move down and make you some space. This is good, Kurt.
Okay.
The fact that you are moving all these down, well done, well done, well done.
Wow.
Well done. Well done. Those were the top 3. Now, you've got to be in the top 3 to be able to go into our final shootout. So that's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
Have you beaten Simpson? What do you think?
I hope I've beaten Simpson.
Because he can mouth off, eh?
And he beat me at golf. He beat me at golf once, and he let me know.
Well, you know what? The sad thing is he's going to let you know that he beat you on Speed Stars as
really,
well.
yeah.
Because not a bad time at all,
so
Kurt.
close.
A 126.81. The good news, before you get all serious now, still top 3. Still in with a shout for the finals.
But my neighbor over here.
Here, let's talk about your neighbor. So Jack Parow is next up for his hot lap. I think he might be a little bit more animated than Kurt in car. Let's take a look. To ensure a level playing field, the guys from Force Fuel were on hand to top up the OPC's tank after every hot lap. In addition, we asked Chops to set benchmark times throughout the day to account for changing environmental factors like temperature and wind speed.
Nice. Ready to roll.
Be proud, my bro.
I'll try my best. I might send a few selfies.
Yeah, because you learned so much today, didn't you?
No,
Texting and driving.
Oh, spin.
Sure. That moment, eh? Standing there, line, lights, focus.
When your heart goes like...
Hey, check your face, man. Check your face.
I'm serious now as well.
Oh, my word. But that's looking good.
Yeah.
We've left the cones there so you can see where the turning
Tick.
points are.
It's my heart's racing right now.
Yeah.
Just thinking
Watching
about
it again.
Like literally, it's crazy. It was so heavy. Getting like flashbacks.
You've said nothing.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
Serious
all
as well.
focused. Which was your best corner?
I think I enjoyed that last one, but this one I think I had a bit of a. This is where I lost a bit of time on this one.
It's quite scary in that OPC. You arrive there at some serious pace.
This one, yeah, I slid a bit there.
It wasn't bad.
Turn 4. Not a word from Jack Parow. I thought you might have rapped something, come up with some cool lines. Nothing.
It's so nerve-wracking. You don't even like. It's like just so ridiculously. Like yeah, it's heavy. Being on your own, like Kurt said, going from being with someone to being on your own is such a crazy thing.
But what they told you, you remembered.
Yeah. My heart is really racing now. It's crazy. Just looking at this.
See, Kurt's also having a look here. Are you getting worried now, Kurt?
I am.
Yo.
Yes, that happened.
Shaky, huh? Woo. This guy's fast. Oh. Someone got caught in mouth.
You know the obvious question. I mean, you guys have both done so many flipping gigs, thousands. Do you still get nervous? Do you get fired up like this?
You kind of get used to it, but there should always be some sense of nervousness. But it's always good to have some nervousness. If you're not nervous at all, then it's usually not a good sign.
But this is totally different. You're out of your comfort zone, yeah?
Look, I'm literally shaking.
You're watching it and you're getting excited. Okay, Jack Parow, have a look at that board. So I'm assuming the first person you're going to want to beat is your mate next to you. You're going to want to take Kurt off the list. Now, again, I'm not even going to muck around. I'm not even going to tease. We're going to get right to the action.
I was like, because me and Siv, he played Xbox against me and I beat him, and he's been angry at me ever. So I'm going to take a photo, like, and send it to him.
Please, because you know,
Xbox all over again.
Because you know, Siv doesn't keep quiet either.
No, he doesn't.
He's quite mouthy.
Wow.
Okay, so that's top 3.
I'm also there.
You are also there.
Oh.
But where are you? Where do you think?
I think, hopefully...
Have you beaten Kurt?
The guy teases you with a...
Have you beaten Kurt?
Oh, is it?
Have you?
I hope so. Well, sorry, Kurt. I hope so.
You have beaten Kurt?
Well done, my bro.
Have you beaten Simpson?
I hope so, because he hasn't taken me out yet, so hopefully I can take him out before he gets a chance to take me out.
Okay, you've beaten Simpson.
Nice!
Now it just comes out, have you beaten Forbes? It's a good time, eh?
Yes, that is amazing time.
But your time was flipping amazing too. Just not as good as Rob Forbes. But Jack Parow, a 125.95, puts you in second place on our leaderboard.
I'm happy with that.
Puts me out of the running.
Puts you out of the running. It's knocked you. I'm sorry, bud.
It's no problem.
Are you going to be okay?
I'm 100%.
It was with a helmet. If you,
Must be bringing
an helmet.
It wasn't the helmet. But you guys enjoyed it, eh?
Very much.
Very much, yeah.
From my side, just, congratulations to both of you, setting a great time. Jack, you are our winner, but thanks for giving up of your time as well. I do appreciate it. So you see, Kurt and Jack have set some pretty high standards for musos on the track. Next week, we're going to find out if rocker Ross Learmont can raise the bar even further. He's going to be facing some stiff competition, though, from none other than Leanne Mannis.
Down the gas, trust the car. Okay, now lots of brakes, hard on the brakes. Hard. There we go. Brilliant. But did you feel how hard you braked initially? Yes.
It's a case of trying to pat your head and rub your tummy at the same time.
Yeah.
On the brakes, off the brakes, 2. Not second, third here.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Not that competitive. Come on. I just want to get around it without killing myself.